ago today, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Nintendo's most anticipated game to date, there's no arguments there, released on the Nintendo Switch and the Wii U, which was supposed to release on in 2015. We waited 2 years more for this grand adventure of a game that not only demanded respect and awe from all those who played it and came into contact with it, but it was once again another new breath of fresh air that the Legend of Zelda series needed. It was the next step in evolution, and it was something that gamers to this day, 1 year later, will never forget. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild has become my favorite game of all time. At one point where it was The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I wanted Wind Waker to beat it. To me, it couldn't. I wanted Twilight Princess to beat it. To me, it couldn't. I wanted Skyward Sword to beat Ocarina of Time. To me, it couldn't. Along comes The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. And this game was everything I wanted and more. It exceeded all my expectations, not only as a die-hard Zelda fan, but as an avid gamer, video game player, and Nintendo lover. All my expectations were shot out of the water when I first plugged this game in, and I got it way back when. Thank you so much, Nintendo and Nintendo of America. It was just a beauty to behold, to watch, and to play. That's not to say that it is perfect, because all games have their flaws, and Breath of the Wild is no different. However, this game was the most fun I've ever had for the launch day, and I'm still playing it to this day. This game has had the most fun I've had in years. And I played a lot of games in my heyday. Oh yeah, but Breath of the Wild has done something that other open world and open air games haven't. And that was combined a beautiful scope of verticality and in-game physics in the open world genre of games. Sure, there are games like Skyrim, and there are games like The Witcher 3, and there are games like Fallout, and there are other games. But Breath of the Wild does things that only Nintendo, only a company like Nintendo would get you to try out. The perfect open world setting. A bunch of little shrines to encapsulate awesome puzzling and combat mechanics that you'll find in this game. Big, huge Divine Beast dungeons that put a spin literally on what you know how dungeons function and turns them into a giant Rubik's Cube of a puzzle. You constantly stayed on your toes in this game, fighting off enemies from every which direction, trying to find out what happened to Hyrule 100 years prior, traversing and unlocking the secrets of the biggest imagination of Hyrule ever. This game not only inspired and grew awe in existing and new Zelda fans in the game, but outside of it as well, as Zelda theorists who furiously battle on the grounds of speculation on where this game would take place in the Zelda timeline. Before and after the release, we would constantly theorize on aspects introduced to the Zelda mythology in Breath of the Wild. Some things we got right, some things we got wrong, but it encapsulates our imagination all over again. This game would go on to win multiple Game of the Year awards, and all of them heavily deserved. And with a new engine in place, people who have played Breath of the Wild begged for another Zelda game very soon to have the same exact engine, to replay the Majora's Mask situation back in 2000. This game literally brought tears to my eyes and joy to my soul. Thank you so much, Nintendo, for the first year of the anniversary of both the Nintendo Switch and The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I can't wait to see what you got in store for the next Zelda game. What were your greatest memories with this treasure of a game? Leave it in the comment section below, and be sure to like, favorite, subscribe, all that good jazz, because more Breath of the Wild videos are going to be resurgent this month in celebration of the first year anniversary. So until then, I've been HMK. Get playing, and I'll check you guys later.